But also, just like to build on that question, just like, there are discussions of open relationships or things like that, where, right now the circumstances are people may be stuck in different countries. They may not, be able to be physically intimate for a long time. So, yeah. Like, are there going to be some new rules in dating and relationships in that sense?
I think dating rules are very personal and there is no general guideline, right? And temptation comes from a very biological place, right? It's an instinct to want to, physically engage with somebody. And it's a completely personal choice. If you feel that you want to make it mutual, so I think we call it polyamory, having multiple intimate partners and everybody is aware of it, right? So if that's a kind of arrangement you want to get into, again, it has pros and cons. If you read about it, you'll know that essentially humans are, there will be jealousy, right? You can't get away from that. And there will be a sense of insecurity also if you have multiple sexual or romantic partners. So that's a very personal choice and personal exploration that you have to do for yourself, whether you are okay with those, conditions. And if yes, you don't have to wait for a rule to change. You can always try it out. But again, read up about it, because as I said, we all function on human instincts, right? So we will be jealous, we will be insecure. We can't think of all of these feelings to vanish suddenly just because everybody knows we're in, like 3-4 people know that they're in a mutual romantic relationships. This feeling will not go away. This will very much be there, just like you have these feelings with one partner. So yeah, you can explore it for yourself and decide.
So,
I love where she said relationship rules are very personal. I just like
Yeah.
should frame it because I mean that's something which we need to sit down and analyze what we really want to or don't want
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah. And when we talk about infidelity, we all have very different ideas of infidelity as well, right? So for some people, for some couples, even if my partner is going out for a coffee with another person of an opposite sex, that's infidelity for me, right? So what constitutes infidelity has to again be discussed with your partner very explicitly, which we don't usually do. We just silently feel jealous and insecure. Why is he talking to her and why is she talking to him? That also constitutes mental infidelity for us, like emotional infidelity. That why
Yeah,
is he
emotional.
engaged with somebody else in a conversation? Also, that's not allowed. So, having these conversations are not common but important. So you can have these personal rules set with your partner and see how comfortable you both are with that.
especially in a time like this where there's a high dependence on texting and video calls. I mean,
Yeah,
suddenly the rules of texting could be so much more blurred now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So definitely that's a really important point.